Sometimes having a difficult conversation with somebody is the most terrifying thing, but we need to do it, especially if we are in a position of authority, responsibility, or leadership. It kind of comes with the territory. So in this video, I'm going to give you 3 phrases that you can use the next time you're having a difficult conversation with somebody. Phrase number 1 is help me understand. The worst question that you can ask is a why-based question. Whereas if I ask you, help me understand, I can say to you something like this: help me understand your thinking here. Help me understand the reason for doing this. Help me understand what happened. I'm then allowing you to confidently and comfortably provide me with context. You can tell me the information that you want and need to tell me. You can give me everything that I need in order to then respond to you. We can have a two-way conversation. Rather than pointing the finger and saying, why did you do that? Why didn't you do that? I'm allowing this conversation to happen. And you can do that when you use this, help me understand. The second phrase that you can use is I feel. Now, the chances are if this person knows you, they know that you're a empathetic person. They know that you like to make sure that people are okay and you make time for people and you're a people person. So when you say I feel, it will come across authentic and genuine. But also if the other person is more harmonious and empathetic as well, then talking about feelings in this way, I feel that this is a problem, or I feel that we can do better here, or I feel like we need to talk about this topic, this subject. When you start with I feel, it can bring more rapport, more connectivity, which allows for things to operate on a level which feels more comfortable for both of you. So you could use that phrase the next time as well and see if it helps you. And third, this one is about how we progress. So it's how do we move forwards? You and I have had this conversation. I've asked you to help me understand the situation. I've told you that I feel like we can do better. We've talked about it, and then I'm now going to use my leadership to bring this conversation to an end with an agreed outcome that we can both feel accountable to. So in order to do that, I'm not going to tell you what to do. I'm going to put the ball in your court and I'm going to say, how do we move forwards? I'm then just going to wait and I'm going to listen to what you think we need to do in order to bring this to a solution. Now, more often than not, the person will say what has to happen, and because they've said it, not only do they have that accountability, but they have that ownership that it was almost like their idea, that this is their thinking, this is their drive, and they're bringing it to you, which is great because it empowers people. But alternatively, if they struggle, you can then input and say, well, this is how I see it. This is how I think we move forwards. I think we need to do this. What do you think? Because we need to agree. We need to agree. So again, if you are not this dominant style naturally, then you can be more dynamic, you can be more outgoing and confident. And at the end of the day, this is required. It's part of the territory. As a leader, you've got to be able to have these difficult conversations. No point in hiding, no point in trying to beat around the bush, but you can use these 3 phrases to help you feel more comfortable and confident, and you can care for the other person, because I'm telling you now, they will feel much better having these conversations with you. And the more you do it, the easier it gets. So thanks for watching this video. Let me know if it helps you. Feel free to share it with someone else on your team. And if you like this sort of thing, subscribe, stick around for more of the same.